Hello everybody, it's hobbitsizz, and welcome to another Legends of Runeterra tournament. As we will be starting the Cosmic Creations tournament, coming to you live from my room where I'm recording, dressed up nice and fancy. Like I say always, to play your best, you gotta look your best, which solely applies to playing in tournaments. Not every day, because that would be a lot of having to dress up. So, the next match, our first match, will start in 1 minute. I have 3 decks. I believe I didn't show at least one of the decks before on this channel. So, I will make sure to post all of the decks that I use, a deck code for them, down in the description of the video. And I will also post who I'm against in every round. But without further ado, we will get started. We have 5 minutes to select the ready button. We'll select now. So, we are against medium peep. Medium. It's not a large peep. Not a small peep. It's just a medium peep. So a cool thing we get to do is we get to look at his decks and know what he has in it. All right, right away, I know I'm banning this deck. Teemo banning. All right, we're going to look at... So the thing to note... So actually... I can go to... not that button. So I can snip. And I can new, and I can, oh, I guess we'll cancel that. I already know what deck I'm banning, so I'm taking my time here. But, so with his 2 Poro Cannons, I don't even know he runs the 2 Poro Cannons. I need to know about the Mind Meld, though. So, and a Fiora Aphelios deck. Hoo. Fancy stuff. A lot of things in this deck. Nice long list. Fortunately, I can't quite get everything, but I can get from the Chain Vest down. So we need runs 2 Concerted Strike and 2 Healing, but besides that, we got from the Chain Vest down, so I have a majority of the deck that I can just take right here and save as Fiora Aphelios. R1. Save. Alright. What does he even run this deck? 2 Harsh Winds. Yeah, it'd be super annoying to face. So we know against Fizz TF, all of our decks are fine against it. This is a little more curious. So he runs 3 Hush, 2 Concerted, 2 Star Shaping, 3 Temple, and 1 Riposte, 2 Bastion. Very defensive with 3 Sharp Sight, 2 Pales, 3 Guiding. So Fiora is really his win con. Besides Swain, we don't have any way to take out Temple. So we have to be careful about mana as far as if we play him with our own Fiora. Alexa Aphelios against him might be interesting. This deck, the only thing really you have to worry about that's out of the ordinary is Mind Meld, and keep in mind he only has 2 Get Exciteds, not 3, and only 2 Poro Cannons. But besides that, very standard list. He's running 3 Zonite Urchins though, which is a little less standard. Yeah. 3 Urchins, 3 Burbles, 3 Rummages, of course. 3 Fizz, 3 Pick a Card. Normal things you expect. 3 Iterative. Very, a solid version of the deck. I have played a little bit with an Aphelios Fiora deck. It's okay. I'm not a fan of it because it really does rely on having 1 unit that you can keep alive, and you only have 2 Bastions, right? So like insta-kill spells really wreck you because you only have 2 Bastions. So if you can't Bastion at just the right moment, you're kind of screwed. Hush will help against Fiora Shen. It'll also help against this deck. Hush doesn't really help against here. I wonder if he's going to ban. Probably Fiora Shen. My guess is that most people will end up banning Fiora Shen on me. Just because it's like the most well-known deck. It's the only deck that I'm using that is a meta deck. So just assuming that he'll end up banning Fiora Shen because he knows it, right? I can't actually ban now, but ban phase is starting soon. So we got both this deck copied. We know we're banning Teemo Ezreal because Frostbites are a direct counter to, well, all of my decks, basically. Mostly Fiora Shen, but ban phase starting soon. Ban phase starting soon. Alright. Ban a deck. Ban. Easy ban. Easy peasy. Yep, he banned Fiora Shen. Okay. So, if I think he's going to go with his prime deck first, which is this, I could probably start with Lux Aphelios. I think Lux Aphelios has a better chance against this deck than it does against here. So we'll play it against his TF Fizz, assuming he'll pick TF Fizz first, which he did. So, correctly predicted our counter. That being said, let's see if we can actually draw the right cards in order to counter his things. Okay. Single combat, absolutely necessary. Lux is not, Aphelios is good. Mountain Goat isn't bad because I can get early Mountain Goat into a single combat against his Twisted Fate. Concerted Strike's gonna be okay. I'm gonna pull up his list to have it on my other monitor, so I know what he's running. So he's running 2 Poro Cannons in addition to everything that I see. Obviously, you guys don't see that, but matters a little less right now. We have a lot of healing in this deck, so I'm not necessarily worried about the upfront damage. Okay, Ballistic Bot. We don't have any gems, but I could double goat. I like double goat. Okay. He's using an Urchin. I can double goat hit. He probably just blocks with the Urchin, and I don't think I want to use a Sharp Sight yet to trade it. So, I think I'll actually pass. Okay, this is fine. What we really want to do is be able to single combat into Aphelios this turn.
Deal me in.
I mean, okay. The reason why I'm doing this before he blue cards is because I don't want him to draw a card like a Get Excited that can kill my goat. So I want to be able to do that before he gets excited. That's the reasoning for that. And now we have a nice Aphelios we can use, which he might be able to kill Aphelios, so it's not super great, but probably take Calibrum. Removal is going to be very nice. Okay, he does not have a Get Excited. So we know he only runs 2 of them, so we're kind of playing around that. He could have suited up against the goat, but that would have been fine because we also had the Sharp Sight we just used. I mean, I can't Sharp here and take out Fizz. And I don't want to have Aphelios get killed by a Mystic Shot. So we'll wait it out. That is super good. That is super good. Oh my god. I'm gonna suicide the goat for that. That is so good. This will be incredible. He has no way of getting rid of this Radiant Guardian. And with Sharp Sight and Concerted Strike,
I'm always up for a round or two.
I have to Radiant. It's just too good. This is going to keep us alive through like the whole game.
Virtue guides me.
Problem is now his Twisted Fate. Because he's probably going to pick a card, yeah. So, I don't know if it was quite worth it. I am basically saying, like, alright, Twisted Fate, I'm allowing you to level up by doing that, because I could have concerted to kill Fate. But the healing I get from this, I think will be huge. That's nice. I do want Elixir, but I don't think I can.
Hey, Zap. Need a hand? Can't say no to Fizz.
We're just killing Twisted Fate. If he rummages here, he rummages, but he won't have a lot of spells to keep Fate going. Yeah. Like I said, I kind of figured he would do that. Either way, Fate is dead. He could technically cast 2 Poro Cannons and another Rummage to get all 3 of the stacks off, which would be a little annoying. I also have Calibrium too, so I can shoot this down. Oh, there's A-Suit up. He's probably debating whether he uses a Poro Cannon. Double Poro Cannon would stop this from being on block. Nope, no Poro. Alright. So he drew another one, but this is the second Twisted Fate that died. And he has nothing to stop me from killing Fizz. He's doing that to level up Fizz. But little does he know, I have a sharpeye. And this nice 5/5 Fizz is still gonna die. This is the power of Sharp Sight against this deck. Boom. Look at that. Dead Fizz. And we're basically at full health. Playing a fantastic game of Keep Away against him. Oh, made him burn a Burblefish. Burning a Burble. As much as I'd like to keep Aphelios going, I really like the Lux play. Getting her on board, being able to get constant spells, constant Lux shots off, can really stop any momentum he has. And we can even go like...
You will be scoured from this land. Let's brighten up their day.
Like, he has nothing to stop either of these. Might as well get full health while I can. He wants to trade a bunch of spells in this, he can. But he went through half of his deck already, which is crazy. He drew almost 10 more cards than me. But 2 of his Twisted Fates are down. We're now just stabilizing. Now we just need to start picking off his board. Dealing some damage. We are worried about the one-off of Mind Meld. But right now he doesn't have... He burned a Burblefish. Okay. Okay. And that's fine. Him sacking that, I'm okay with that. We're at full health now. Okay, another zap.
Can't say no to Fizz.
Mind Meld would definitely be a problem here, because he casts a lot of spells. Okay, Iterative.
Let's do this.
I mean, I cannot stop that, unfortunately. But what we can do is just now start picking off his stuff. And Severum is going to be really nice. So is Gravitum. But we'll... Wait. So we can use this. Gravitum goes into Infernum. I think we go Severum so we can heal next turn. Let's just start shooting him.
See as I see. No!
Nice.
Hey, Zap. Need a hand? Can't say no to Fizz.
He's going to draw through his entire deck. Do this to get the other moon weapon. And we can Egghead Researcher too. Then we can start threatening, honestly, with our board. What do we get? Fuse Firebrand isn't bad. And he's going to have to start blocking a little bit. She's at 3 for spells. Concerted is huge. But I think the Firebrand.
Easy to dragon?
And we can Severum the Firebrand. And this will give us Gravitum. Well, this could give us Infernum. So if we get to the 6 attack, that could be 6. And we could actually go to 8. 8 damage. And get one of her off to kill that. Dealing 9 damage. I don't think we have enough to kill. That is interesting. Graviton's safer. Although he can kill his own unit. Graviton would have to be used next round, and Infernum can be used this round. Infernum can go to Calibrum. I'm going to go for the Infernum. This way ensures that even if he shoots his own unit, I still get the lifesteal because I'll have Overwhelm. So if I get him to Mind Meld now to like be able to trade with this big thing, that would be fantastic. Now, I believe she resets. I don't think the mana carries over. Because 6+ mana, so I don't think the extra mana carries over. So if I want full use out of her, I should go like this now to get the laser from her. And then this will reset. So now I get just slightly more use out of her. Yep, we'll kill one of you. Start picking off the board. We never aim for Fizz because it doesn't matter. It's basically just worthless to aim at Fizz. Okay, so there's his last iterative. Because remember, he already discarded one of them.
Can't say no to Fizz.
We go back for a Calibrium. Calibrum, whatever. Got a very big Overwhelm unit now. And now he doesn't have enough mana. I mean, I guess he could kill Lux still with a, Get Excited. Oh, we got Lux at 2 out of 6. Aphelios is on the level up. We now get 8 health back, which is going to fully heal us. Okay, that's a stress testing he got rid of. He must have Mind Meld. Like, he drew through almost his entire deck. Alright, there's one Burble. I think we just attack with you. Go to full. I don't think attacking with Lux does much. It's the potential for a Lux kill next turn, though, right? But if he has to get excited, which he definitely does, then Lux doesn't make it. And we need Lux. Sure. A Hush would be great, and then we need a Mind Meld. Or not Mind Meld. We got a Hush and a Concerted, so a Hush would be great. Oh, we got a Calibrum.
Humanity is obsolete.
Interesting. But he basically is, next turn we finish him off. Because we'll just have too much stuff online.
Safety disengaged.
So let's see. Guiding Touch is iffy. Like, that just could cycle us into more.
Can you improve perfection? Join me if you want to live.
I mean, what I can do, tap you, go like this. Veiled Temple is nice, but I was thinking more so that I now can phase into Gravitum. I can do 3 damage. I can do 3 damage here.
Move sure as the moon, brother.
We now get another Lux Laser. Aphelios levels up.
Our path is fixed. Now we must walk it.
Nice.
Hey, Zap.
Okay, so many zaps.
Say no to Fizz.
I mean, now we shoot the Burble because it represents the most damage. With it being 3 damage. We'll just take you out. Another burble.
Through the coral.
Okay. He has no mind meld. That means this is game.
Illuminated their fate, affiliates.
I mean, do I even care enough to... I probably should still conserve it, right? Just in case he has a lot of burn in his hand. So we'll take out you. Say, I don't know, you and Lux. Because he does have the potential still for a lot of burn. Because he didn't use any Mystic Shots or any Get Excited. So... he does have the potential for like 6 with 3 Mystic Shots and then 2, so technically 12 points of burn, which I guess he could use this turn. Man, if he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, if he has 5 of his cards right now are burn cards, he could kill me. Oh my god. Okay, no. Alright, he's choosing not to hit. Alright, that's fine. It delays my engine a little bit, but that's still fine. Alright, that was scary. Like, oh my god, he has the burn. Okay, now I win. Now, yeah. He needed to burn me down this turn. That's fine. I mean, I can just kill him by overwhelm shooting him. So, that's exactly what I'm going to do. This will get Lux up, and then I can Sunburst, which will get Lux up again, and then I can just double tap. Just gotta make sure to not shoot Fizz. Oh, I guess we could have shot the 1 health things, would have been better. Alright. Doesn't work like you think it does. Yep. Does not work like you think it does, bud. Game 1 should be ours. Yep. Nice. Good stuff.
Did we win?
We did win, Lux. We did. Alright. So we got the first round. The next one, obviously we have to play our Swain Sejuani list. This is going to be a little trickier. But we do have 2 Avalanche. That'll hopefully help us out, along with the 3 Ember Maidens. So a decent amount of removal. I wonder if he's using the same deck. He is. Okay, so we have the same list up. Fine by me. And it's fine by me. If you never leave. Live like this forever. It's fine by me. Need an Avalanche. That's not bad either, though, to kill Twisted Fate. Bow, bow, bow. Turn on Fizz. Bye! Fucking piece of shit. We can't kill Fizz. It's just a fact of this. We play a thing, he just counters with the spell.
These old eyes still
So.
see far and clear.
Wow. He's already going for a pseudo. A little crazy.
The past is a burden we must learn to bear.
You're iterating my unit? Don't you want to save that for an elusive? I mean, I don't know, you paid 4 mana for a 2 health dude. Right, like, am I not the only one who doesn't think that's great?
Warm hots and hot
We'll heal up.
They're out there. I'll spot them.
Sure. We get an Overwhelm Fragment, it's not bad. Another Flock.
Up there in the mountains.
A Leviathan.
No such thing as Yetis.
We can attack with, I think we attack with our sentry just to get a card. Okay, we can just... We can also just kill the burble fish. That's not a problem. Paid a lot of mana for that burble. Do you think he has another suit up? I mean, gotta try, right? This can't create suit up, but he could have another one in his hand. He runs 3. Okay, iterative. So, just want to summon another one. Another death hand, that's okay. Obviously, we do want to build up to our Leviathan. But having another burble, we can just death hand that as well. And then if he summons one of the 2/2 things. Sure. Just to reduce the cost of burble, I guess. And do that. Yeah, we're gonna start throwing some aggro at him. We got a decent amount of board presence, so.
Deal me in.
What? You thought I didn't have like another... You thought I didn't have an answer for Twisted Fate? Unless this card he drew... No, he just drew Twisted Fate. Yeah. Yeah, you really thought I didn't have another one? I didn't have an answer to Twisted Fate? Dude, this deck just kills Twisted Fate. Can't pull that. Oh, I guess I should have done this on Fate and then used the thing for the burble. Small mistakes. I mean, honestly not bad. Do I care enough about the empty mana gem? I don't think so. I think we're too close to the end. It doesn't matter.
The sun rock got me good. Maul them! You gotta believe me! No turning back now.
This is just so she trades with Fizz if he wants to Fizz block. That is 18 damage though. That's pretty nice. I mean, he has to, yeah, he has to block this. He can't just let this all go.
No fear.
I guess he can let that amount go. He still hasn't played any burn. This guy likes to save his burn. Seems like. He might be gearing up for another Twisted Fate too. I'd like to try and shoot Fizz, but I know he has a lot of spells and stuff right now in his hand. Okay. That's, I believe that is his third iterative. I guess I could try one spell to try and shoot Fizz. I don't have the Culling Strike though. He hasn't used any Poro Cannons, so he's a lot of 0 mana cards. That is nice. Okay, we're probably gonna have to try to kill Fizz here. I don't think we can take all the Fizz damage. As annoying as it is. We can Culling the Zap. We'll take 8 if we can manage to kill Fizz. What is this? 1, 2, 5, 8. 8.
Let the flames take you.
I mean, if he has Mind Meld here, he wins. I think he casts like 7 spells, so they all be like 7/7s. It's only 2 of them need to go through, which absolutely could, because I can only stop 2. So these 2 go through. That was. I need avalanche. I didn't draw an avalanche. Fuck. 6. Oh, but this will kill me then. Yeah, I think he got me. Yeah, he got me. I didn't draw a avalanche. And he got the mind meld off. Alright, GG. GG.
We must start over.
Alright, so we are 1-1. So the next deck of his I'll be against is Fiora Felios. Oops, a little worried about this. But in the past, my deck has done good against Fiora Shen. Fiora Felios isn't too much different, so I'm not sure how hard of a time I'll have. I would, if I can, I'd love to keep like a Scorch in my opening hand. That's kind of what I'm fishing for. Because Scorch is really nice against Temple. Alright, this is kind of a whack hand. Scorch, Flock. Flock isn't bad. Keep in mind though, he does have a lot of healing. Guess I'm doing nothing.
Save your worlds. We speak with blades.
Alright, I'll Tavern Keeper. You can't barrier Fiora here, so. Yeah. He'd have to get like healing and a bunch of other shenanigans. Sejuani's not bad. Kind of wish I had the Wolf Rider. Okay, Chain Vest.
Strike quickly, strike deftly. On guard.
That is what it is. Get our Leviathan, because we have both our Sejuanis in our hand already, so we're guaranteed to draw Leviathan with this. Okay.
As darkness falls, the moon rises.
How likely do you think it is that he'll use a healing card? So with 3 Guiding Touches, that's the card you watch out for. He still has enough mana to do so. Probably just save the mana. I think I go for it. The only card that stops us is Guiding Touch, but he has 3 of them. We know 1 card is not it, but he could still very well have more. I have another one in my hand, so it's not super worrying, but it is a little bit. It will be out of Guiding Touch range, though, as time goes on. Ooh, not nice. We got the Fiora down. Nice. That's super good for us. Holy crap. That's awesome. Killing Fiora is awesome. I don't even care. That's fine. That's, honestly, that's whatever. Like, I killed your win con. You can kill my random dude, sure. And I think I honestly just Swain here. I don't really see many ways he punishes this. I could go like double sharp, I guess, when I attack. I mean, I'm not going to attack if he has full mana. Temple would be kind of annoying. I guess he could have repost too. Yeah, attacking doesn't seem great.
By my honor, you
Okay, so now he can't repost.
We are at war.
I mean, he could like silence Swain, but that just stop him from taking 3 damage. I'd be fine with that.
Blade, sharp.
Sharp. Sunblessed Vigor. Again. Oh no! Okay. Neat.
After the battle,
He has no 1-mana spells that can stop that, so. Alright, cool. 2 of his Fioras are dead. This is a very Fiora-based deck, so we are starting to look pretty good. He only has 1 Fiora left. I kind of want a Sejuani on turn 7, so I get her effect. Like, actually a beneficial effect. Probably just start with the Sentry. You can't Calibrum Swain, because he's a champion.
can see the Demacian border from here.
I don't need to use all my mana. If he passes again, I take the pass. You got me. You got me good there. What?
Ancient things trapped in the ice.
We got Leviathans. Still have our 1-mana spell open. Do make it so he basically has free play now, but his deck is... Okay. Honestly, that doesn't even matter that much. Like, cool, you spent 5 mana to kill Swain, and that's one of your concerns is gone. I'm really not concerned.
Bow to no one.
He could, like, silence his own unit here. What, Crescendium gets some Egghead Researcher, right?
Crescendo.
Sorry, Crescendum.
Bristle, attack.
Could have a repost. Double Sharp. I mean, he can't kill Sejuani, regardless of what he does, unless he... Even Hush Sharp wouldn't do it. Yeah. Alright, so we got 1 Aphelios dead. We got 2 Fioras dead. That being said, okay, so his... So, like, this deck, Aphelios is an engine, but it's not a win con. Fiora is a win con. We removed 2 of those. His other win con is being able to get something giant from his 2 Star Shapings. So he only has 1 more Star Shaping, or then a Giant Dragon. So his deck's plan is, you know, have your value engine going, have a potential Fiora win, but if you can't win with Fiora, you have big things that you can possibly summon. Now here's the scary part. If he has an Equinox, that sucks for us. So I want him to use this card.
This is one for the record books.
Okay, well, I mean, now he doesn't, obviously doesn't have it anyway, but...
Destination in sight.
What's Swain at? 7? I take 6 here. We get nice 3 damage.
Darken the skies.
I mean, we can double Leviathan, but I think Swain is better.
By my hand, Noxus rise. Grand General.
We got a pretty intimidating board. Not gonna lie. This is an Equinox, because Equinox would be this card in his hand. Oh no, this one? One of these 2. I mean, she doesn't level up this turn. She levels up in 2 turns. Do I take this? I don't think I take this pass. I think I put on pressure now. But Swain, like, all these are good. What could he have to stop this? He could have...
The calm before the storm.
Let's attack with you.
What is
He could have Hush
Can I paint you?
and Riposte or a Bastion. And if he manages to, like, he could Bastion this.
Oh, you're interesting.
And, like, he could, like, Sharp Sight Bastion, which would kill most of my things. We're not at risk of dying to this. And honestly, we can Death Stand too if we really want to make sure Swain levels up.
light the signal fire?
Nice. That's going to be nice. Do I try and kill the otter? I go for Death's Hand. So, I kind of want Swain to be able to level up next turn. Let's try and kill the otter. Okay, he sharps it. It's fine. Getting more rid of... I'm okay with that. It gets rid of just more removal in his hand. Or more options for him to do things in his hand, so that's fine. So this is the Spacey Catcher, so obviously doesn't have a silence for this. He has one big card in his hand, which could be like another elusive that he invoked. So if I Death's Hand... But see, I think I should save Death's Hand. Because if I save Death's Hand, I can then stun... Because right now I'll stun the Empyrean, which I think is fine. Because he was 12, so 13, so he should... Empyrean should get stunned. And then I just have that thing. Yep. Okay. So like I thought, it's a Great Beyond. Little annoying. So we will Death's Hand you. He can't kill me. That's the thing. Like, if he stops this with the Bastion, he's at only 4 and 9. He's 1 damage off lethal. So... And he has no way of doing direct damage in this deck. I guess he could, like, single combat. Like, he has 3 singles, so he could, like, single combat, like, the Great Beyond and can swing. Swain lives with his 11 health. Yeah, what you got? Alright. Neat. He has no attack for this turn. You're cute. Bye. Not taking any damage. You're not getting anything off of me. Alright, now everything's gonna get froze and stunned, and I win. Boom! Round 1.
At last, a way forward.
Ah, sweet. Did I grant 2 units vulnerable? Oh, Sejuani. Victory against medium peep. Next match will start in 30 minutes. Oh my god. Alright, well, I guess I'll see you guys back here in 30 minutes in my nice suit. Peace. Alright, we are back. We are against Sharpeye. Alright, so similar thing to Sharpeye. So, okay, he has an Endure list. He has a Zoe list. Interesting. Zoe Aphelios. I'm not really sure what to ban. I'm good against you. I think he's probably still going to ban Fiora Shen. And I think I will get swarmed by Endure. So I'm actually going to ban Endure, because I think I'll get swarmed by it too much. Zoe also might be annoying, though. So, alright, let's see if his list has any... Okay, so he also runs 1 Mind Meld. So, it's basically the same list as last time. He runs 2 Coral Creatures, but he runs no Get Excited. Oh, that's important to know. 1 Mind Meld, but 0 Get Excited. But 2 Gotchas. Interesting. Alright, 2 Atrocities, 3 They Who Endure. I don't think there's as much I can do about this. I think this is too fast of tempo for me to deal with. I can deal with slower tempo decks. This puts out too much pressure too quickly. Zoe Aphelios. I think this is fine. Yeah, I think this deck is fine. I think we're gonna ban you, so we'll take a list of you then. Alright. Yeah, I think we'll ban the indoor aggro. And I think this is just too fast. Our decks are a little bit slower. We could play against like aggro, but indoor aggro has a lot of bigger health things. This is kind of a toss-up whether I'll actually beat this or not. So I want to toss it up. So I will ban that. Yeah, we'll ban your indoor lineup. I'm guessing he bans Fiora Shen. Oh, he banned my Aphelios deck. Wild. Wild. He banned Aphelios. Huh. Okay, he's playing TF Fizz. Let's bring up his list. Alright, so he runs 2 gotchas, but doesn't run... So burn damage we have to worry about less because he doesn't have any more burn damage. He runs 2 coral creatures, only 1 stress testing, 1 pool shark. Okay, and 1 mind meld, of course. Don't need earth. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need the wolf rider either. This isn't bad. Really need an avalanche. Turn 1 fizz. Turn 1 fizz. It's always turn 1 fizz. Past 3 games, always been turn 1 fizz. Kind of annoying we're not drawing any of our avalanches though. It's like our main tool against this deck. Or any of our AoE removal actually. Come to think of it. We literally have 0 AoE removal that we've drawn. That's really annoying.
So pretty.
That is quite annoying. Huh. We have 3 Ember Maidens and 2 Avalanches. And thus far have drawn none of them. Alright, sure. Random parlay. Hey, an Ember Maiden. Neat. We did drew 1. He needs to go below... The thing is, if I play Ember Maiden now, he just kills it with a Mystic, right? I can try passing and hope he plays something else, but he might not. Because he wants to save mana for like a Twisted Fate, so let's go like this. This can go into a Wolf Rider.
I am superior life form.
Okay.
Prime and ready.
Who's gonna get in my way? No outsiders.
Is he just gonna Mystic?
Why are you here?
Oh, a gotcha. So if he gotchas there, I can troll, right? And that puts me at 4 health and them at 2. I mean... I know this doesn't proc it. I want him to use more removal. I'm gonna say, oh, I used this already. I was trying to bait out more removal.
You guys.
That was the big thing. Which is how much more removal can I get out of him? Apparently not that lot.
What will you have?
This is a little awkward. Like, we do want these, but we don't have... Okay, so Poro Cannon. So maybe we should not have done that and just Ember Maiden. Maybe we should let that hit go through, kill it, and then we could have Ember Maiden, which might have been better. Because we are a little in a weird spot now. Now we definitely Ember Maiden.
Fire knows its own.
Okay, suit up. Keeping Fizz alive, but that's okay. Because we can kill Fizz with Sejuani. So that isn't as much of a problem as he thinks it is. Yep. Fine with me. He's also running out of cards too, which is kind of funny for this deck. Sejuani into Fizz is definitely the answer. He has nothing to take out, Sejuani.
Witness perfection, meat bags.
This one's on the house.
I think we can try for it. It seems a little risky, but I think we can do it. Because it's just too good pairing at Swain, because this level's Swain up. That's nice. I love that. I mean, I think it's Swain here. Put the fear of conquerors into him.
Born a patrician, I became a soldier.
Born of patrician, I became a soldier. Okay. Sure.
System upgrade.
Okay. Poro Cannon. Putting out a Poro. Nope, it's going for my meld. Alright. A 9-9. Oh, he just... Oh my god. He wins.
Let's talk about your death.
I mean, he wins on his turn. Mind Meld, man. We keep losing to Mind Meld. We did play a little incorrectly. We took a little more damage than we should have. But... I mean, he just blocks the open attack and kills me. Alright. Unfortunate. Now we have to double beat his Philios list. Yeah, I think I played that. Like, I could have definitely put out my Ember Maiden sooner. I still wanted to get Mystic Shotted, but I guess that's a risk I kind of had to take. Right. Because I need her one turn sooner. The Wolf Riders would have helped too. That was a keeping my dude alive was bad. I shouldn't have done that. Alright. So let's see. His list has early game with Zoe, Zona Urchin, Space Catcher, Lunari. So a lot of early game stuff there. Leviathan we're not going to need. Babbling Brook we're not going to need. I'm okay with the Patrol Champ. I do like the Legion Grenadier for early game. I don't like that. I like that. And killing Temple will always be nice too. Really unfortunate that he has Zoe turn 1. Unless I draw it, that stands. No.
What you doing over there?
Zoe. Freaking Zoe, man. So we lost with this deck twice. Maybe this deck... I mean, I didn't draw any Avalanches. Now I draw the... Are you freaking kidding me? Now I draw the Avalanche? Mystic Shot? Sure.
Access lives on.
Mystic Shot into the Aphelios.
Embrace the night, Aphelios.
Well... I'm gonna kill Zoe. Really don't want Zoe living. I can kill Aphelios with this too. Or they need Guiding Touch. He has 4 mana. He's definitely Guiding. Maybe I should save this. I should probably save this for Temple though, yeah.
Blessings of the moon.
Let's see if he Temples. Alright. Because I'm pretty sure he runs 3 Temples and you get my list. Yeah, 2 temples. Okay. But there is 1. So we will take that out. His temple is very huge with the Felios. So getting rid of temple before he gets any value is very good for us. Does also run 2 Get Excited. A Death's Hand, though, is pretty nice. We'll summon Swain first.
Glory, courage, excuses for war.
So with temple out of the way. Okay, the Fangs. That means he only has 1 mana, which is not enough to stop Swain. So I can attack and I just get a free trade here. Yeah, it's fine. Take the trade. Ember Maiden isn't bad, but now there's Death's Hand. We can Death's Hand into Wolf Rider and then Leviathan next turn. I think that's definitely the play. That sounds really nice. I don't think he has anything to stop Leviathan. Only thing he could get is a Solari Priestess card. Or I guess he could have gotten something off of the Fangs. Okay, he can get a Solari Priestess card.
Sunlight guide you, my brethren.
I mean, I think we still try for it.
Merely pawns in a great
I'll take that. Looks pretty good to me. Looks pretty good. He also has a super cool star chart to get a Equinox. Okay, a Thermo Beam. Sure. That is one of his 2 Thermo Beams. So now he doesn't have even enough Thermo Beam mana to take out the Leviathan. Okay, and we know he didn't draw Equinox.
My spirit shines.
This is good. This is good for us. That's a terrible... Why would you attack there? Yeah, it's awful. I mean, we have such an advantage. You need Comet. We're just playing around the hope that he didn't pick Comet. Okay, no, he didn't have Comet because he would have used it. He's trying for an Equinox. He found it. He picked that too fast. It's either he... Yeah, he found it. Oh, nope. He didn't find it. I'm okay with that too. That is fine. The effect still goes off. Swain still goes up. He just stalled for a turn. Crescentium gets him a Ballistic Bot.
Witness perfection.
Doesn't really matter.
Bags. Primed and ready.
Nice, we can get a second one.
System up.
Okay, Writ in the Stars will get him what? A big Zoe? Or a big Aphelios?
Reality is just your mind crumbling under what it
Okay.
doesn't understand, silly.
I mean, because I just don't want Zoe to do anything,
Pain is nothing.
I'm gonna keep her at 0 attack so she can't strike. He has to give her like a Pale Cascade just to make her strike. There's a temple.
Burn them.
Destruction feeds my
He has no cards for 0. He's gonna try and pull. This was a mistake. This was a bad play. I really should have waited. Alright. But, that being said,
Prove perfection.
we now have a Swain. And are constantly able to stun his board.
loyalty through conquest.
So that is pretty nice. Yeah, we should definitely have waited the Ember Maiden. I forgot that thing had Challenger. I'm moving a little too fast. I need to calm down. Ah! Mistakes have been made. Could have just summoned the Sentry. I wanted to get the kill on Zoe, but I move a little too fast for it for my own good. This is slow, but he doesn't have that many answers. He can like Thermo Beam, I guess. But next round, Sejuani levels up and Swain stuns everything, so everything will be like stunned and 0. I mean, I can attack with Swain and he has to block with Zoe.
First of many we
He's definitely trying for that,
Paint me and Stubber play
Equinox.
Match with Zoe. I'm a serious
Is this safe?
I can't sparkle flex.
Is this full attack safe here?
Witness strength.
He can pale. He can hush. But he has get excited and like mystic, but I think I killed too much of his board. I don't see a way he gets out of this. I guess that's one card, so if he plays a second card like a pale, he could then use that, give it to 3 attack. But like Zoe got leveled up, not him. It's fine. He needs to block with something else.
Back, heretic.
Okay.
Hold still.
Wow. Wow. He said, nah, I don't need that Zoe. You gotta have a pretty good hand to go into an attack like that, dude. Sure.
Well fought.
Tall as a mountain and covered in ice.
It's not part of the good hand thing. He has 1 card from the Solari Priestess. No, he used the Solari Priestess card. He has 0 Solari Priestess cards. He is running out of fuel.
I will break him.
Okay, now he has some fuel back. I guess this could be an Obliterate card. He only has 9 mana. He can't use the Obliterate. The Obliterate's... He has 8 mana. Obliterate's 9 mana. Now he can use it. Okay, so he does have the Obliterate card.
Moonlight.
Deploying.
Double tap. He's out of things. These both die. He goes down to 5. We open attack. We win. GG.
Artillery barrage. Positions.
I don't know what he could possibly have. Yeah, right. Alright, made a little mistake, but that is fine. We managed to win. Whew. Ah, good stuff. And now we have Fiora Shen against his Zoe Aphelios list. See how well we can do here. River Shaper is good. This hand's bad though. Too many high cards. That's okay. I'd love to see a Fiora in the opening hand. Because he's probably gonna have Zoe turn 1 again. No Zoe turn 1. He should have a 1 drop. He has a lot of them. That's gonna be nice later.
Flesh was weak, but look at me now.
Okay, I'll take 1 damage, I guess. I have a little bit of healing.
Future.
And he doesn't have... I mean, he has a decent amount of burn damage, actually. But
System upgrade.
we can River Shaper. We can stop the spell. Nope, fine. Oh, whatever.
You improve perfection.
We need something on the board.
Join me if
Aphelios?
you live.
Zoe.
Loses because Zoe makes the roses.
It's fine. We lose to a Mystic Shot if we single here. Not worth it.
Primed and ready.
Now we can try swinging single combat into the Zoe.
Progress.
He doesn't want to because he's avoiding Sharp Sight. Smart. We're gonna go for it. Mystic. Nope. Mystic. Get excited. What card did he burn? Either way, this is a crazy big stack now. Alright, so we got a Mystic Shot and a Get Excited out of him.
Will the waters take?
And he had to discard another card too, so he put him less card advantage. Which is fine for, which I'm happy with, obviously. I'll take being at card advantage over him. Summon a dragon. Would have liked to get more value out of our dude, but you know what? I ain't too mad about getting all those out. I'm not gonna attack her. I don't have any barriers or anything to back it up with. I'd like some more units. Deck. Please. Fangs. The fangs. I can still wait. It's a little awkward, but I think I do just wait still. Puppy. Yep. Got a lot of tempo on me. Made me burn a lot of mana, because I couldn't do much. Alright. At least got Cythria now, so we can bury her. Really don't need a Cythria. We need a draw into Fiora is what we need. We're gonna have enough to kill him because we don't have conserved mana. As the later it goes, he gets more invokes. He'll eventually draw into Star Shapings, which he has 3 of. So that's annoying. He's never going to attack with a Phalios either. He might just keep burning me down. Ballistic Bot, honestly. Summoning a second one. Might be his play. Fiora. Alright. Handful of spells. Calibrum is fine. This is gonna be such an issue. I don't think it's worth it quite yet, though. What do I even do here? I think I have to get rid of this. Yeah. I have to get rid of it. It feels bad to do this, but like, it's just gonna keep producing so much value. And without drawing any units, like, it feels bad. Take 2 a turn. I only survived a couple turns. If he attacks, I can Spirit's Refuge, but he also has 2 Hush. Oh, this is so awkward. I can't stop that. I have no denies. All I have is like, I have all my barrier cards. Yeah, I can still drag you, buddy. Might not be able to cast spells on a Phalios, but I can still kill a Phalios. You want to hush again? I can keep going. Does double hush actually work now? What up? Alright. Wow, double pale. Aphelios is dying. Stop it.
Reach out, Aphelios.
Your dude is dead. Man, he's dead. Let it block. Fiora! Fiora!
Can you improve perfection?
I don't know about this one.
Sunlight guide you, my brethren.
I don't know about this one. We burned a lot of his stuff early, but we drew into too many spells. We drew 0 unit. Like, we need units so bad. We just can't attack because we don't have any pressure. Like, do I even bother striking Zoe? Does it even matter? Like, I have to conserve this, right? I don't think I can even bother striking Zoe. I used 2 sharps to get rid of Aphelios. He has no more hush, but like, I'm not sure if that matters. I mean, the cool thing is I can keep doing that, but like, you know. Give me something. You're something. You are definitely something. Yeah, okay.
I swim within the flows of magic.
This doesn't help as much as it could, but it's not bad.
Improve perfection.
He's gonna get the fucking stun card, isn't he? Double stun. Stun both my challengers. Hey, look at that! Wow, double stun. That's crazy. Fuck off. Alright, and we just wait until we burn to our death from these 2 guys. Crescent strikes, crescent strikes, crescent strikes.
And here's where I'd paint my constellation.
Can you improve perfection?
We have lots of denies and things too, just somewhere in our deck. Not even really sure where.
A ticket to the gun show.
I mean, I can use like a Spirit's Refuge Concerted Strike as a last resort, but...
Disengage.
Bro, you're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. I'd love to use it with the River Shaper, but I need this thing dead. Fuck. Oh, that'll go to him.
Prime and ready. Fire till nothing moves.
He has 1 card from the Solari Priestess.
Can you improve perfection?
Jesus. I mean, he's no more bots, right? Okay. Nice. I mean, I just get the most lifesteal. Yep.
A gift from the river folk.
Okay, a sharp is decent.
System upgrade.
Oh my god, a deny.
Right on!
We need spells. We have to attack with him.
So ordinary.
He has no more hushes, so... And any buffs will go to the bot. Alright.
What form will the waters take?
We are not... we need, like, something. A Brightsteel formation, a Fiora, a Shen. We used all 3 of our single combats. We used 2 of our concerted strikes. Like, we are definitely running out of steam. Dude. Deck.
Anything helps.
Strike.
What are you doing? No. I mean, one killed the dog anyway, so sure, you can have that one. Oh my god.
Water changes but never breaks.
Alright, let's see. Give me something. Ah. This is so annoying. It's gonna be like the Great Beyond or something.
You're in over your head.
Go for it. Get me a spell.
A gift from the river folk.
Another concerted. Hopefully with drawing all these spells, I'll eventually draw into a Cythria. Oh boy.
Show them what we're made of.
Oh, it has 13. GG. Oh my god. I couldn't draw anything. No Fioras, no Shens. Dude, what was that game? What was that game? Alright, well. Yeah, we lost. I think... So... I think I lost because... I mean, yes, I lost in that game because Fiora Shen. But Fiora Shen I don't think is a great matchup into that anyway. I think I lost because my Swain deck wasn't as good into TF Fizz as I thought it was. Because I didn't draw any Avalanche. I did mess up with the Ember Maiden. I don't know if that made that much of a difference, but I didn't draw any Avalanche, and that's kind of the... That was kind of the issue. So that's unfortunate. So we won't be moving in the top 32. So I should just go... So no top 32 for us, but... You know. It is what it is. We'll still play the other games. In general. But yeah, that's round 2 against sharpeye. I'll see you back here for round 3. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Sorry I'm starting in the middle of this thing. Something else caught my attention. All right, so he has a discard aggro and an endure aggro. This is actually the lineup that Swim said he would take. And then he banned our Swain, Sejuani. I'll take my Lux deck to start. Lux is generally good against, like, this deck's really good against aggro because of all the healing. Endure might be a bit whack, but since I already lost one game, like, I'm not in top 32, right? So at this point, I'm leaving Endure alive because I more so want to see how I do against that. I guess if I really wanted to target the... I could have taken, like, Fiora Shen, Lux Aphelios, and, like, Twisted... Go Hard Twisted Fate to really counter aggro decks. Egghead isn't bad. Dying. I think we'll keep Egghead just because he's early. So we are, as soon as I'm done typing, you can all see typing inspiration to my buddy, who is 2-0. So great job on his part. All right.
Anything helps.
This discard aggro player. He discarded a Battlecaster. That's interesting. Just really wanted his 1-drop out. That is fine with me. We got Goat. I think Egghead Researcher is actually better because it does trade into Urchin. So we will Egghead. We can get a Cheap Dragon. Cheap Dragon. Aloha. Cheap Dragon this.
But look at me now.
There's also a discard aggro that uses Ballistic Butt. Interesting.
Perfection.
Interesting. Alright, we got a Goat. We got ourselves a Goat. Now we can Dragon next turn or we can Veiled Temple. Both are solid.
The sun's out, the crowd's ready.
Let's wreck it! I don't want to have to Sharp Sight the Goat just to avoid trading with its 2-1, so that's why I didn't attack with the Goat. Okay. We do have some healing in our hand already. It's just a matter of, do we have to develop White Flame here, or do we develop Temple? So if we're able to Temple first, we can Temple, Sharp, and then get 2 more mana, which doesn't really matter that much, honestly. It might be better to White Flame. I guess it depends what he does. If he, like, plays Draven... second Battlecaster, huh? So, like, he can increase the attack of that, and he increase the attack of that, but I can trade favorably into both those, and I take, what, 6 damage? Am I okay with taking 6? I think I can take 6, right? Yeah, we can take 6. Take 7 with this. Okay, might take a little more than 6. I mean, he can't kill that if he pulls it. Probably pulls the Goat. Right? Did he pull Goat? Oh, you don't get the 2 mana back, right? Because this is one of the cards. I wonder what he's going to do here, though. Okay, Goat. Very large. Take 4 more damage than we needed to. Keep Goat alive. Keeping things alive is good. Now we have a gem. So we can gem Aphelios next turn. Which is nice. Aphelios, obviously super, super good. Gem. Aphelios. Severum's not bad, but I kind of like Calibrum here better.
The stronger your shadow.
No one's the wiser.
Phase Severum. We'll take out one of you. This provides a lot more potential damage, because right now it provides like 5 damage. Right now I'm taking out 2, 3 next turn, but... The Glorious Executioner. Yeah, take 1 damage here. Probably go for an open attack next turn, I bet. I definitely don't want to attack here, because he has the Draven Axe, which stops things. That doesn't really help. Okay, so the open here is a little scary. I mean, that's lethal. I die from that.
They will know.
I don't think I can block him though. I think I only have 7 mana, right? I can't do this and something else. Oh boy. Do I actually have to block here?
Guide him, mother. Find peace in the quiet valley. It's just us.
I guess that. I'm still alive. He has 1 damage in hand. There's nothing I can even summon here though.
They will know.
I think I have to go down to 3. Oh, he had a vision. Alright, I lost.
Now we're cooking.
GG. A little too fast for me. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have templed. Now we know. Yeah, now I'm not playing this, like, as seriously, right? Like, it's more so as an experiment. It's, alright, against discard aggro, can I temple? And it's, no. I can't temple. Temple was way too slow. Another unit would definitely been better there. Like, the dragon would have been substantially better than templing, but that's okay. Now we have 2 games against Endure aggro. I mean, he said he has to pick a deck, but it's not like he really has to pick a deck, you know. Yeah, no. Judgment seems really fun, but I don't think it's helpful as much right now. We'll keep 1 sharp sight. We got our Lux back. Alright, we gotta go.
What does he want from me?
What does he want from me? We should try to keep track of how many things die, too, if we can. I need, like, a unit death tracker. Go. Another temple. Sure, I'll attack. Let's get me that gem. Double temple. This might be a very slow game. Or might be very fast that I lose. Alright, we get a gem. Gemmed up. Do we really temple into temple? We temple into temple into Lux into craziness. Oh, that's bad. Temple, temple, Lux crazy. I mean, we can just temple next turn. We can goat this turn. The Blighted Caretaker would be really bad for us here. Okay, no Caretaker. That's also not great. I think second goat. That's a lot of damage. Tis a lot of damage we would be taking. Yeah, sadly, no temple here. Temple next turn. So, I mean, he could have a 1 damage ping to go on top of it, but I don't know. He attacks at a 2-2 and a 1-1, right? I just don't care. I think I just let that through. I don't think it's worth sharp blocking. Oh, is he not doing anything? I mean, I'll take the pass. Egghead. Definitely temple. We can temple. Oh, is he gone? My opponent leave. Alright, yep, we'll end there. Do we... Oh, we can temple. We can do another temple. We can do... Oh, he didn't leave. Oh. Would have been fun if he did. We can do this into Aphelios. Like, gem... Aphelios... like Calibrum.
Embrace the night, Aphelios.
We can still second temple.
Grow up so fast.
And I need to mute my Facebook because it keeps going off. I apologize. I apologize for the pinging.
They will know. Guide him,
I think do I want his Callista to live? I mean, it levels up regardless, right? But I think living Callista isn't actually as bad as I make it out to be. I think we can go like this. I prefer to not have Aphelios die. Yeah, a little unfortunate Callista gets upgraded, but Aphelios dying is really bad. Kinda need them right now.
Reach out.
Killing that. Okay. Severum. Get our weapon back. We can heal with Guiding Touch if he has a weird thing to use. Like a ping.
I see.
No ping. Alright. Can end turn. Now we can try for Lux. Because we have the one temple in the field. And we get Severum. We can Severum Lux, which is pretty nice. I can't stop the Black Spear. That's Callista's Black Spear, but... Alright, we can still Severum. Yeah, still get some good value off of it.
We can do this.
We can do this!
The chains, they never stop.
They never stop. Gravitum. Oh, it goes on the goat, not on Lux. It's funny, because there's more attack. Amusingly enough, we do have enough mana to pop Lux's thing. To make her able to shoot a laser. So that's neat. So we need 4 mana. There we go. And now we get a Lux Laser. Now we can kill Callista. Boom. Easy. Nice. And he shuffled one Callista back in, so unless he has a third Callista in his deck, in his hand, a Toad? Okay, maybe by Warden Spray. Makes more sense. I'm like, who would be running Toad? No one. No one's running Toad. We got a big goat. It's a fatty goat. I would love to second temple. That'd be so much fun. But I think Egghead's probably better.
Something of an aspiring ecologist.
Dragon's really nice. Sure.
This is my choice.
Sure. Doesn't matter for sure.
Bothersome.
Oh no, things are getting shuffled. Very tempted. Yeah, fuck it. Double temple. Yeah, bigger goat, bigger goat, bigger goat. It's fine. Well, he can't they who endure now, so. And we can heal up Lux, or we can just summon another Egghead.
The more we learn, the less we fear.
Their dragon. And sure. Alright. Got full mana. Got some big things on the board. That's nice. I like the lifesteal there. See if we can get an Equinox. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Let's heal up as much as we can. And we do got some decent protection, so...
Brighten up their day.
You're right, Lux. Let's brighten up their day. Sure, I'll take 5 health from that. Yeah, my 10-7 goat. It's a nice big goat. Sharp sight into that. Works out very well. Kill everything you have. Yeah, I'll take that going to 19 health. Maybe I should have left Endure aggro up and banned TF Fizz all along. Maybe that was the strat. Maybe I just missed out on the real strat. Which is... Endure aggro means nothing. Not when I got a super goat. And a lot of healing. Ugh. 15-15. That's scary. Or, I mean, it would be. If we didn't get Equinox. And now I can shoot it. Insult to injury. Bye-bye.
No more holding back.
Dragon.
Oh, they might. I have the scars to prove it.
Alright. Got such a big goat. I'm so proud of him, my little goat boy. My goat lad. These gemmed horns. Been getting so large. It's growing up so fast. 10-6 goat. Ooh.
Fresh soil.
Some fresh soil. I'm probably the Traveler.
Daylight warms the heart and
Can now go for like a win con with getting a lot of big cards. Yeah, what are you gonna pull, man? What are you gonna pull? Sure. Alright.
shine with me.
I mean, that works for me. More gems. Bigger dragon.
My saplings.
And we'll do this. Get ourselves... I mean, I don't mind the obliterate. Such a big goat. Look at this goat, man. A 12-6 goat. That 21-21 they who endure is really scary. Until you obliterate it. Oh, you just surrender at this point, right? Like, how do you not?
A beacon through the dark.
Yep, alright, there we go. Alright, game has been won.
The superior tactic is to never give up.
Yeah, Lux, we never gave up. Sweet. I really like the Deluxe deck. Like, the Deluxe deck is so much fun. Let's play Fiora Shen now. This was neat. Let's see how Fiora Shen does against Endure. Like, Deny can stop the They Who Endure's atrocity, but not the They Who Endure themselves. Right? So I'm not entirely sure what to do against this. But it'd be really nice if I could have drawn Fiora. I swear, if I drew if I don't draw any champions for this game too, I'm gonna be very upset. Upsetty spaghetti, one may say, that this deck just hates giving me champions.
Where are you?
Quite upsetty spaghetti. Oh, this is annoying. This is the kind of like aggression that I'm like, I don't think I can really win against. That's why I usually banned it. Ow. Okay, stalking. It's taking some time. No clear decision being had. 0 clear decisions. Alright, and he passes.
We swim within the flows of magic.
Alright, we got 2 of our denies. Still no champions. Let's try a little harder for the champions. Thank you. Just trade this, trade down his board a little bit. Hopefully draw into something good.
A gift from the river folk.
I mean, if I had the mana to use it now, that would be great. If I had 4 mana. Ooh. Shen! The champion! I got one! Guys, I got a champion.
You're covered.
Don't want to use it right now, but guys, I got a champion. Wow! Crazy! I got one. He's right there. Wow! Neat! Alright, I'm gonna stop doing that. Okay. Oh, so he got 2 Ravenous Butchers, so he can upgrade Callista. Neat. I'm not gonna let him upgrade Callista. Because I know he's another Butcher, right? Oh, this was stupid. Was it? No. If he has a... Honestly, not even too mad at that. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately he can Butcher. So Callista's gonna hurt a lot now because she summons a Butcher because it died. So we're gonna take a lot of damage here. Yeah, it's 15 damage.
Currents pull them down.
But I have to block here.
What form will the waters take?
Alright. Ouchie. Oh, I mean, dragon is too good. I need the dragon. Give me the dragon. Give me all the dragon. Do I just drag Callista? I think I have to. Right, if I wait till next turn, she attacks. Then I have to block. But then Concerted Strike doesn't even kill her. Because you can't, like, do damage through it. Yeah. Just gotta kill her. I don't think there's anything to keep Callista alive. And you did just use a Callista, too, with the Black Spear. Okay. Callista's dead, though. This is what we needed. 2 damage only here. As long as he doesn't have 2 more damage, he can just summon. Because I have no dudes. Shoot. Did I lose? Yep, that's GG. Alright! That was fun. Did I make a mistake hitting Callista with the... I mean, he avoided Callista's Black Spear. Is that a mistake to do so? It might have been. I'm not really sure. I don't play that matchup enough. Because not many people play Endure Aggro. So I'm really unsure. But, I mean, I love the Luxaphilios deck. Like, that deck is taking off. If anything, this has shown me that the Luxaphilios deck is, like, my best deck. Even more than the Swain deck. The Swain deck's pretty good. Except for against TFs, apparently. But, yeah, I don't think Fiora Shen really beats Endure Aggro. They just pop up with too many things too quickly. Unless I have Fiora on the board, which I didn't. It's a little rough. A little rough. Oh well. That is that. So that's round game number 3. I'll see you back here for round number 4. Hello everyone, we are back. We are round 4. We are against Limao, like Limao, but not quite Limao. Limao. He's got some Limao to him. All right. So this isn't Aphelios TF. What deck is this? So he's running Aphelios TF without TF, which, I mean, works just not as well. So interesting. I don't really lose against that, but okay. So he's running a couple of Aphelios decks, and then the requisite Draven Jinx. So in his Draven Jinx, Poro Cannons, Draven Jinx Fan, Jury Rig, Zonite Urkins, House Fighters Draven, Get Excited Vision, Crowd Favorite, Jinx, and Augmented Experimental. This deck doesn't do bad against discard aggro. We saw lost against discard aggro last time, and you are too slow usually for discard aggro. So we only have one deck that really beats discard aggro, right? Whereas we have a fair chance against the others. Therefore, we will ban the discard aggro deck to give ourselves the greatest chances of coming out on top. That being said, we now have to play against a very long deck of surprisingly all Targon, but not using any Targon specific cards. Interesting. He's basically just using a Mind Meld, Wiggly, Burblefish, and Boxpus to keep it the package. And then, of course, a normal TF deck running, surprisingly, a Death Ray. So that's interesting. And then he also runs a one-off of Mind Meld, because why not, right? So I'm thinking a little bit about my lineup, and there's a couple of things I think I would switch. So I do like the Swain deck, but the problem is it needs Avalanche to be competitive against Twisted Fate Fizz. So the problem with needing Avalanche against Twisted Fate Fizz is that, like, I don't always draw it, right? So it's either more Avalanches, but the deck itself, like, is too reliant on Avalanche. And I think for as much as I'm playing it, I should have gone for decks better against it, like Twisted Fate Go Hard. I think that should have been my lineup, is a Twisted Fate Go Hard list. And it's kind of annoying because I was debating back and forth, but now this kind of gives me more what to expect, right? I knew that Twisted Fate Fizz would be everywhere. I knew it would be a super top tier deck, and I play it all the time. And that is really what I should have tried to counter more thoroughly. I did take Swain Sejuani because that was my comfort pick deck, but I don't think that was quite enough. Anyway, I'm rambling. But this is TF Fizz. We've played a TF Fizz, by the way, in every round so far. Round 4, TF Fizz. It's crazy. All right. And then we got a TF Fizz, and then this ridiculously long deck, which runs 2 Hush. I mean, I don't even need to, like, save a copy of this, right? I know this deck does. It just, I have to keep in mind it runs 2 Hush and 2 Movement Affliction. I mean, I might as well, right? We can take the bottom half of it because the more important cards are down here anyway. Like here. I'm not sure how much of this you guys can actually see when I'm talking, but regardless, we are taking a little snip screenshot. Boom. And file, save as Aphelios Zoe. R4. So we are going to put our best foot forward for this game. Banning the discard aggro because I believe our decks are our decks can take on normal aggro fairly well. Discard aggro is a little bit too fast for us. Except for this deck has potentially enough AoE to counter it. But we can't, as we saw, we can't really rely on my Swain decks to Avalanche AoE. So we got to have something a little bit different. I am glad that I took the Swain deck in. Can definitely see there are obvious issues with it. But regardless, I am happy that I took my own, except for like Fiora Shen, right? But I did use Fiora Shen a while ago, so I'm comfortable with the deck. But I took 2 of the 3 decks were like my creations. I didn't use meta decks, which I'm proud of. That is kind of how I want to go in tournaments. It's either a deck that I make and then it like happens to become meta, like like I made a Tom Kench Soraka deck and then it became meta. Not that saying that I improved them, like I made it meta. I'm just saying that the deck, other people found it was good and made it meta. So that's kind of the thing, right? If I can hop on a trend before a deck is super meta, or if I can make my own version of the deck, that's kind of what I want to do. That being said, eventually I'll probably get to the point where I want to win tournaments, and winning tournaments does usually require playing meta decks, right? It's very important to actually be able to be comfortable with playing meta decks. So that's kind of something in the future. I need to get out of this mindset of like being so original with tournament games and just be like, all right, we're going to go in and we're going to win. And I think that's kind of the issues now. I want to be original, and I want to have something that people haven't seen, but at the same time, you know, you just got to go with, all right, a meta deck's a meta deck for a reason. And, you know, time to use it. I'm okay with this. I do like the egghead into... They always have Fizz turn 1. Always. Always will have Fizz turn 1. But as I was saying, egghead isn't bad. Eclipse Dragon isn't terrible, honestly. We can get like some neat dragon things going. Sure. Nope. He's not gonna. Alright. Now, unfortunately, we don't really have a way to trigger Aphelios. And Bastion does not help. So we might go like second egghead. Honestly, second egghead and like Eclipse into the other dragon could be kind of interesting. You know what? Eclipse Dragon into Stalking Broodmother might... That'd be a really interesting play. Oh, Temple would be so good. Temple Aphelios, man. Oh, I can't... I think it's more important that I Aphelios as opposed to Temple. As good as it is, we found out before that Tempo is too much of a sack of a tempo sack, honestly. It hurts.
Embrace the night, Aphelios.
It hurts because, man, Temple is so good, but don't think I can justify it. He might just kill Aphelios.
Feel me in.
Twisted Fate.
Blue as the serpentine.
Like, he definitely might just be able to level up Twisted Fate. We can take out some of the other things. I really am looking forward to this, like, Eclipse Dragon into Stalking Broodmother. Okay, so Twisted Fate is basically going to level up, and unfortunately I have no single combats. So very little I can actually do about that. Another Fangs. Another Fangs. But yeah, no singles. I wonder if he's doing this because he's going to draw more? I think Temple here. I still have Calibrum. And then I get another weapon from phasing it. But I have no single combat, so I can't really rely on that. If he goes for a Twisted Fate level up, like, I can't do anything about it. It's very unfortunate. He could just try to kill Aphelios with maybe like a double Mystic. So he is... This tells me that he plans... I'm not going to use this because this tells me he plans on getting a... What? Either Mystic Shotting again or like leveling up TF. Okay, Mystic Shot. So we'll heal. It's not that bad. Got him to use 2 Mystic Shots out of his... I mean, he's definitely running a full set of Mystic Shots. Pull it up. Yep, 3 Mystic Shots. E, of course. I really need something to kill that. I would love to play Lux here, but I don't have anything to back it up. I think Calibrum. Let's go with Gravitum, actually. It's unfortunate. I just can't stop Twisted Fate.
Hey, Zap. Need a hand? Can't say no to Fizz.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm on a hot streak.
The Serpent's gonna be nice. Unfortunately, it doesn't boost Aphelios. I have to attack with Aphelios here. He's gonna play one card and kill him. Oh, it's so annoying. I have to like get Lux on the board as well. He'll just kill the Serpent if I summon it. I mean, next time we do have 7, we can like Eclipse into Stalking Broodmother, which would be pretty funny. Yeah. Something to kill that. We have 7 mana next turn. Mystic. Yeah. I think we lost this one. We didn't get any of our single combats, which we really needed to stop TF. So, no single combats hurts greatly. Even if we Lux now, we only can get 5 mana. I mean, we can single combat with Lux, so that's cool. I guess we can single with anything.
Blue as the Serpentine.
Everywhere I go.
We Lux and single, and we can Graviton following it. So if I like single here, we get our mana back. And we can Graviton the 4/2. Yeah. And we take what, 5, 7 damage? All he needs is a get excited and he wins. Or just another unit. Yeah, I like that. Alright, he won. GG. I needed 1 more, or I guess 2 more. Yeah, that's GG. Too many elusives.
I'm ready.
Yep. We just need a removal we didn't have.
Losing is just an opportunity to shine even brighter.
Lux, shut the fuck up. I don't need your ridiculous amounts of optimism, Lux. We're not being optimistic. We are being sub-optimistic. Substomistic. Subtomistic. Subtermistic. Anyway. Boop, 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 ba-doop, boop, boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, boop, boop. Maybe like Aphelios Ezreal would have been better against that. Right, because with Aphelios Ezreal, I would have more removal. I mean, it's just like maybe I took the wrong lineup of decks, right? I felt comfortable with these decks. I liked them, so I went with it. Doesn't necessarily mean it was the right choice. I know Fizz TF really struggles against aggro decks. Maybe I should take in like an Overwhelm deck. They really have a hard time with Overwhelm decks. This is good. We can gem into Aphelios. Okay, this either he's doing this to get Aphelios. Okay, he's doing this to do fellow. So he can't box to push this turn, which is important to know.
The stronger your shadow.
So he's gonna do that. I think I'm gonna take Gravitum to counter his box to push.
Embrace the night of failures.
Obviously, he does not attack. Another one. Wow. Attack with the goat. I'm not gonna block because he doesn't like Aphelios to die. Temple. Okay, we can Fangs to that. Serpent isn't bad. Equinox doesn't help us much. I like Serpent. We can get like a nice surprise Aphelios kill next turn. Got our own temple. We're just gonna need to stun his Pablo though.
Crescendo.
Stun his boy up. Gotcha. Alright, well. Can only do so much about that, right? I mean, I can just summon another Aphelios, so. Yeah, we scruff. This combo is so busted. Aphelios Pablo. Alright. I mean, I guess I'll take... I guess I can take a Crescendum, right? Can also just take another Gravitum.
As darkness falls, the moon rises.
They forced us to choose death.
I think I'm gonna Temple myself next turn. Oh boy, he's going at it. This man is going at it. Pablo's an issue, which is why I took Gravitum still.
One star's whoopsie is another spark.
I think we can do our own Temple. Because we can get the mana back. Double Temple. Double Temple is a little bit nutty. If we had 2 0 costings to do, we could summon the second Temple. Okay.
Move sure as the moon, brother.
Got our Serpent out now. Spell Shield. We wouldn't have enough mana to get 2 back. We can't do that. Alright, well, I guess you can't hit anything. Our big ass goat is gonna be bigger and assier.
Graviton.
Keep him just nice and stun locked. Not able to challenge me. And the buff from this then goes to waste because it all just goes on the Boxtopus. Okay, I've been Gravitum myself. Fair. This is just an Aphelios battle at this point. I mean, double Temple would be hilarious, but I think it's Lux. Is this man really double Templing? Did he really just say, bet double Temple?
We can do this.
I think it's Lux over double Temple. I don't think double Temple's the right call. As much fun as he's having with it. So he does run Mind Meld in here. His deck is... it's like Burblefish win condition. His win conditions are like Star Shaping and like Burblefish. I guess he has 0-2, but he is stalling a lot. And if I get dual temple up, I can get a lot of extra spell mana for Lux. Did I cat? No, I didn't do that yet. I mean, I can single just to pop the spell shield. It's phase. I mean, probably Calibrum, right? Or Severum. I don't need Severum. Let's go Calibrum. Got a bigger goat.
Crescendo.
Big boy dragon. We just start with our second temple right away. Because we're going to get 4 mana back. Probably start with a single combat on him just to break the shield. Shield pop. Neat. Graviton, please. I think that's his 4th weapon. Such a big goat. I love it. That should be leveled up Lux. Single combat. I mean, I cast what? Single combat. I cast a lot of the Phelios things too. He could just get another Phelios weapon. I mean, that's pretty much all I cast, right? That and like gems. He really got the single. Unfortunately, I kind of have to. Okay, Hush in response. So his Pablo will die, but so will my Aphelios. I have another one in my hand, so it's not super sad. But it's a little sad. MB4!
Move sure of the moon, brother.
Start shooting his Aphelios. Got our own laser beams. Not that he had laser beams, but... I am definitely happier that he went to go kill Aphelios instead of Lux, because obviously we have another.
A crescent path opens before us.
That's honestly, it's less important.
Now we must walk it.
Like, yeah, you got another dude, but Aphelios gets the buffs, not him. There's no way for his deck. Could like Pale. I guess he could like Astral Protection, but yeah, Lux should be fine.
Can I paint you?
Probably a Pale. Alright, got in touch.
Blessings of the moon.
Ah, there's a Zoe.
Trembling under what it doesn't understand.
And he got another weapon. These temple games. Another goat. Okay, it's fine.
Move sure of the moon, brother.
But I don't get the... I just get him leveled up. That's why that's glowing, not because his Nightfall's active, but because he can level up. That's obnoxious. Okay. Ya punk. And a gravitum on the goat.
Graviton.
Is he going for a... what are you going for, dude? Is he just going for a swing?
With a knight's embrace.
I guess so.
Where are you off to?
No more hiding.
It's a little sad.
If you can only feel one thing, Fel, let it be my light.
Do I like Crescendum here better? Just to get another dragon. I don't mind the opportunity to get another dragon.
The brighter my light, the stronger your shadow.
You can get a bigger Lux too. Even though she can't get any more spells. I mean, Lux can't get Equinox, so. Interesting, he tried to go, he like went for the attack now, but it wasn't like a winning attack, right? It was just putting on damage, which makes less sense to me. It's like, hey, what if I do lots of damage? Like, I mean, I guess.
Dragons, such fascinating creatures.
Oh my god. That is beautiful. That infinite mind splitter is beautiful. Oh my god, that's so good. He has to like hush the infinite mind splitter. That's crazy. Severum. Crescendum or Infirm. We don't really know Crescendum. Let's go with the Severum. And now Lux can actually start getting her level up back.
Daylight warms the heart.
Getting a Comet, maybe?
Believe, Aphelios.
Believe or burn.
But is he like Comet the Dragon? Oh, he didn't get Comet. A Traveler. Alright, alright.
Each journey is a discovery.
I do like the Immortal Fire. Lasers. Fun time with lasers. Because we don't want you to level up. Do not want that thing to level up.
A beacon through the dark.
Even if she's permanently stunned, her effect still, her base effect still happens, and we don't like that. You just, the critter created the puppy. Alright. Like, I'm tempted just to Immortal Fire here. If he throws out Elusive, I can Immortal Fire. If he throws out Elusive, I can Immortal Fire. Don't want to keep, I really like the double, I think I'm keeping the double temple. It's really nice. Did he use a Star Shaping? I love it. That was my Star Shaping. Did he use one? Doesn't look like it. No? Yes, he used a Star Shaping. Alright. Ooh. He could get a lot of good stuff from this. Oh boy. Uh-oh. That ain't good, Chief. That ain't good. The mother flippin' Scourge.
From darkness, light.
He used one Moonlit Affliction already. And one Hush. This is kind of intense. Okay, another burble. Another burble-a-boo. I want to save mana for Judgment.
Moonlight has illuminated their fate, Aphelios.
I like that. I think he already used both of his take my spell cards. He only had 2. Even like so he goes down if I silence him though. Nice. It only kills it once because it has 2 lives. Yeah. Boom. Fantastic. Ugh. Oh, that's so nice. And now killing his Aphelios. Oh. Man, that was a long game. That was a crazy long game. The Aphelios matchup. Oh man, I have to play against the Aphelios deck again though. Yeah, that was a lot. That was fun. I like that. That was a really fun one. Oh boy. Alright, we're gonna... As we saw, he was quite slow. Culling's gonna be helpful. Tavern's not. Death's Hand to deal with Zoe. Or Culling Strike to deal with Zoe. Culling Strike to deal with Aphelios. We'll keep the anti-Zoe and anti-Aphelios cards. Ooh, Ember Maiden's nice. Now I draw an Ember Maiden turn 1. Alright, I see how it is. In the game that I'm not against any aggro things, I can draw the Ember Maiden turn 1.
Night flowers upon my blade.
Oh no. Oh no! He's gonna have Aphelios. No, not Aphelios in Sabaxtipus. Oh, I have Ember Maiden to Wolf Rider though. So.
It's our time.
No, don't hit me. Ah! Ah, don't do hit. Don't, no hit, no hit. Please don't hit. Alright, that was weird. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, boop. Ember Maiden. Ember Maiden. So what, he Aphelioses, he does that whole thing. I can kill Boxtopus. Is it better to kill Aphelios or to kill Boxtopus? It's the Boxtopus, right? Is it the Boxtopus? Wow, you didn't... Why would you not go for Boxtopus is always the correct option. Why would you not go for Boxtopus? Like, that's always right. It's always Boxtopus. 100%, always Boxtopus.
With the Knight's Embrace. Reach out, Aphelios.
That's weird. I mean, I'll take it. Aphelios' Gifts from Beyond. He did another one. He's Calibrum. Calibum. Again? Alright. He's just saying, I'm just gonna remove all your stuff. And I'm like, I'm just gonna remove your Aphelios from existence. How about that? How about that? And now I'm sad because he went Gravitum. Again, I'm really surprised he's not even trying to put out Boxtopus. That's so weird. There we go. Because he had that.
Still good to scare.
He created way more cards than I can keep up with.
Make death holy.
I guess this is Sejuani. I honestly didn't think he'd go into Gravitum. Because doesn't Calibrum go into Crescendium? Oh, I should have seen that he phased Gravitum. That was my mistake. I didn't look that he phased Gravitum. I forgot I can actually see that. Yeah, that was stupid. Now I can't. Now I have no way of killing Aphelios.
With the knights in
Should have stayed home, pal. Teeth big as tombstone.
Okay, Leviathan. We can Leviathan next turn, which is nice. Could just didn't obliterate though. Alright, so I messed up. I shouldn't have played Sejuani last turn. I should have just played Babbling Burk and went for a Culling Strike on Aphelios. This guy and his Calibrums, dude.
brother.
Just keep them coming. Dang, so much removal with this. He played 4 of them already. That's crazy. Sorry, so that one is phased into Gravitum. So he has Gravitum online. Oh my god, thank you. Die. Please die. This was a really bad choice. He would just, yeah, I can touch it. Yeah, that was stupid. That was so stupid. That was something made out of pure annoyance. That decision right there. Gravitum.
Daggers heavy on their minds.
All right, let's throw you out. What Gravitum go into? Crescendum? I mean, you can keep cycling between the 3. Because Crescendum... Oh my god, the other Aphelios thing. Jesus. What's this one? Jesus, the second Gravitum? It's another Gravitum, isn't it? Yeah, so Gravitum cycles into Crescendum, and Crescendum cycles into Calibrum. Like, they just phase right into each other. You can keep having the same 3 over and over again. That's crazy. All he's doing is stalling me. It's so annoying. Yeah, and then you go Crescendo. And you get your frickin' Pablo.
Knee out.
And now you're gonna look for an Equinox, which you may or may not have found. Which you did not find, but still, dear God. Can I take my turn now? You sure you're done?
Dark in the sky.
That hand is great. Alright. Oh my god.
Their scent travels on the night air.
I am with you.
Okay. We can't survive. Huh. Alright, GG, I guess. Alright. You know what my mistake is? Bringing Strange Sejuani. I gotta say, it is definitely the weak link of these trio. I wanted it to be so good, but I guess I also didn't test it against any Aphelios decks. It loses so hard to Aphelios decks, dude. I have so little options compared to what they can do. And that was a crazy amount of stunts. I should have just went for the kill on Aphelios. I did play that wrong. Aphelios, I didn't think Aphelios would be as much of a pain in the ass as he was. I'm like, if I can just get Leviathan out, he still can't do much about it. No, but he can just keep cycling those cards a billion times a match. I mean, it didn't matter that much though, right? Because he just had more he had all of his Aphelioses in his hand. I couldn't remove them fast enough. Yeah, that was just unfortunate. I don't think I could have won that game. Lost. I am losing, like, so if I look at my decks, I lost, like, most of my games with this. I think I only won 2 games with it. Like, I keep losing with this deck and, like, Fiora Shen. I need to change up my lineup. I think I took a bad lineup in. That was my fault. Definitely didn't respect what I was going against enough, and I'm like, I want to put in Swain because I love this deck. And it got me into Masters, right? That's awesome, but it got me into Masters against that current meta, and I really should have realized that it wouldn't still be good, but I wanted to take it in because it's my baby, but my baby has failed me. So we're at 1 win, 3 losses. Very unfortunate. We don't even get the card back, so that's kind of sucks. But yeah, come back for game 5. Whoop, whoop. All right, we are queuing into round number 5 against Fan De QiQis with a discard aggro, a TF Aphelios, and I think I do beat Lee Sin Zoe. Like, I'm pretty sure I beat that. But I know I don't beat TF Aphelios. Because Boxtopus is crazy. Dude, Boxtopus is so crazy. This combo is redonkulous. Redonkulous. Discard aggro is a little scary, though. It's just so fast. It says 1 Teemo. Interesting. Not a survival skill? I think I'd rather hedge my bets against the discard aggro than this deck. Also, this deck is very long, and I don't feel like playing that much more. I mean, I already have 3 losses. So, like, I can't get the icon anyway, because I don't have 3 wins. I mean, all their decks are... This is a standard list, right? Nothing too crazy. Like Concussive Palm. Yeah, nothing. I'm not even going to bother taking a picture of this, because, like, these decks aren't that crazy. You know? I mean... Alright, I guess I will. Because this does have survival skills, which is different. So I should take a picture of that yet. But yeah. Save as. I'm surprised this deck doesn't running TF Fizz, but I guess that's why he's running TF Aphelios. TF Aphelios, very solid. Would recommend. So we got our discard aggro being saved, and then we'll go with the Lee Sin Zoe. The only weird thing about the Lee Sin Zoe to keep in mind is that he is running 1 Concussive Palm. So, kind of something to keep in mind. I'm excited for Shurima. I'm really excited for Shurima. I can't wait for new stuff to come out. I am a little tired of the TF meta. Like, it's not terrible, and obviously I was able to climb pretty well. But if this tournament is any indication, the decks that I like playing the most, aka these 3 that I have on my board right now, don't do super great against, like, TF Aphelios. So, this deck, this lineup shouldn't be too bad for me. I'm not worried about Lee Sin Zoe. I'm mostly learning about the discard aggro deck. Because if they really get popping, like as you saw from that past game, I can't, it's hard for me to like stop it with, say, Fuorshin. But like, this deck is a good counter to Lee Sin. This deck is fine into Lee Sin. It's kind of a 50-50. And this is also kind of 50-50. So if I have 50-50, 50-50, and like, say, 55-45. So then I have advantageous against Lee Sin. And against discard aggro, it's like, I think 50-50, like 45, maybe 40, 60. And then like 50-50, maybe like 52-50. So overall, slightly detrimental. And this is just, this deck just does a lot. We're recording it. Yeah, I'm recording. Lots of things, stuff. And things and stuff and stuff and things, stuffity things and stuff. Things and stuff and things. Alright, banning is going to be a go. As soon as this banned, let's ban. Alright, ban station. Ban central station. Bandaboo. Bandaboo. He banned my Swain deck. Oh no, that's the counter to Lee Sin. Maybe I should have like... Maybe if I ban Lee Sin... Nah, I still don't want to play against TF Aphelios. Boxtopus turn 2. Full health Boxtopus. I love the Lux Aphelios deck. I am such a big fan of this deck. I think it is slightly worse than TF Aphelios, but it does have its advantages being Demacia. And I am definitely a fan of it. I think I'm 50-50 against Lee Sin though. Fantastic. Anti-Lee Sin card coming at you live. I don't need the Egghead. I don't need the touch. But I need this. I need this so much. Oh my god. We slot in the Sunburst. Sunburst is like the good. It's anti-Field Rush, anti-Lee Sin. I guess I should pull up his deck to see how many denies he runs. Or Bastions. 2 deny, 1 Bastion. Wow. Alright, we have to play with around 3 cards. And of course, Zoe, the little shit that she is. Super happy about Zoe. Our play's gonna be really simple, right? It's Mountain Goat into attacking, get a gem. Hopefully it doesn't die on the attack, and then we can gem out of Aphelios. The double Aphelios, but that's kind of the play. That is why I like Mountain Goat too, because in case you don't draw the 1-drop, the gems from the Mountain Goat make a nice Aphelios pop. Bop, 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 bop. He runs no temples, so this is like an old school, but this is a pre-Aphelios Lee Sin deck. Alright, what do I want here? I could go Crescendum, which gets me the dragon, which isn't bad. Graviton would allow me to like stun Zoe, but I don't know how much help that is right now. I think we're go for board presence. So, and go for like an early board presence. Alright, he might be going for a Zoe level up. I have to pop the spell shield before I send. Not that I want a Sunburst Zoe. I'd much rather Sunburst Lee Sin. Another Aphelios. Oh my god, dude. Triple threat here. Calibrum. Kill that. Severum's probably better, actually. The lifesteal. We can gifts anyway. I mean, it's just safer just to actually hit with the Aphelios. He can't stop this. Pale only gives 1 health not to attack anymore, so. Do I want his other weapon? Take Calibrum? Doesn't help. Gemming so he doesn't lose cards. Scully's getting a little scary. Not gonna lie, a little bit scary. That's actually very nice. Just get River Spell Shield. Sure. I mean, I can just get River Spell Shield.
You are the weapon, brother.
More Crescendum. Yay, Crescendum. So we get rid of her Spell Shield, which is nice. You could always Nopify it. Okay.
The spirit gives to those who listen.
Does it now? Does it? I guess now it can be Calibrum. Scared of that Zoe leveling up. Giant dragons. A little too big. Need slightly smaller dragons. Like Lux would be good because then I can keep like trying to Lux Laser it. The problem with Sunburst is like, it still needs to not be spell shielded. So okay, so we discarded Zoe. How do I get rid of the Zoe? Doesn't help. He doesn't have a whole lot of... Though his level up, he honestly doesn't mean that much unless she gets the free invokes. He runs 3 Nopifies, a full set. Sucks, but she might level up. We're gonna Lux.
The sun is shining. We should too.
We're gonna try to just keep popping her with Lux lasers. And basically just throwing enough spells at Zoe's face that eventually she will go down. That's kind of the plan. Fortunately, our hand is has a lot of big things in it. We don't have a lot of cheap cards. Radiant Guardian is only okay. A Temple would be fantastic, but we don't have a Temple. He just keeps attacking it with Zoe and eventually just wins. I mean, Zoe's gonna level up. Not much I can do to stop it. But again, Zoe's not super... Her level up still isn't super threatening. Ready to play a gem, he doesn't get the run, but... It's more so that she's just a big elusive unit that I can't kill. Okay, that's 8, 9. So she one more card and she goes to 10. Could have done that on Lee Sin. I have 1 mana. What do you think I'm gonna do? Alright.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Okay, okay. So first, we can do this just to try and pop her spell shield. That's fine. Time to make colors. Like, I knew she'd upgrade anyway. Okay. No spell shield. We'll goat attack. I want the gem. To get a Felios weapon. Because we have a lot of big cards, but being able to play multiple cards would be nice. It'd be great if I could laser first, but yeah. I don't think Radiant Guardian's the right play. I think I'd need to get rid of Zoe faster. I can try concerting, but like, if he has deny, that's kind of a problem.
Find peace in the quiet.
I mean, I can always do this next turn. And I can Aphelios to try and get a laser. Use the Aphelios spell, the laser, if this he allows this go through. Okay. Gotta kill Zoe.
The dragon spirit awakens.
That's annoying.
Master yourself. Master your enemy.
I get the Lux Laser, but I can only do 4 damage.
No more holding back!
What is gained when you return malevolence?
I don't have Sharp Sight either. It's terrible. I'd love to open up with a Sunburst. Okay, Sonic Wave. So Lee Sin gets... So he can kick something back.
Center your spirit.
Not the egg.
I mean, he can stop Judgment, he can stop Concerted. Judgment doesn't do anything more than Concerted does. I have 9 mana. I can't do both. I guess Judgment would save Aphelios, right? So, if I Concerted, I have to Concerted Zoe, and then I get a Lux Laser. No, I don't get a Lux Laser. I have to Concerted plus Guiding Touch. But I don't have Aphelios in hand, so I want to save Aphelios. I mean... This seems like a bad play. And it is if he has Deny. Or Bastion. Fuck. Yeah. GG. It's unfortunate. We got a very bricked hand. We didn't have any of our, like... We had very little early game spells to take out Zoe.
Do not fear.
Very unfortunate.
I'm with you.
We couldn't exert enough pressure to deal with the Zoe either. So, I mean, now he has his discard aggro, so I now have to beat discard aggro twice. Yeah, we're losing a lot of games. We're losing a lot of games. I'm trying to think of... So, we didn't have enough pressure, and we couldn't get rid of Zoe. Our draws weren't geared enough towards being able to remove Zoe. This is... Guiding Touch, maybe. Everything else, get out of here. We also didn't have any Sharp Sights. We honestly drew pretty poorly that game. No Sharp Sights and only one single combat. No Sharp Sights is huge. Like, with Sharp Sights, we could easily beat Zoe. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Like, this we're probably just gonna lose. I think this deck is too aggressive, especially with what we have in our hand. Yeah, like, I can't even do anything until turn 3. And then I can put out a single dude. Yep. Sure. Another 1-drop. So that's like, what, 7 damage on board? I go to 10. Ooh, Aphelios. It's probably better.
The party has arrived.
What, I healed then Aphelios? That doesn't do as much right now. I mean, probably Meteor Shower. I can still Sharp Sight her. Put her at 4. I don't think that does as much as I think it does. Is he debating Division here? Might be debating a Vision. Oh god.
Time for the moneymakers.
Such a yikes. Oh boy. Ouch, 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 ouch. I wish I could Knight Meteor Shower into a Aphelios. That'd be so good. But I think it's guiding. Aphelios. Probably Crescendum to get a body.
The more light, the stronger your shadow.
Rules are made to be broken. Like buildings.
You should try blinking sometime.
I mean, if I single combat, I just lose. Severum. I have to stabilize. But this is going to be hard to stabilize.
The path opens before us.
Man, Boxtopus here would be crazy. Just randomly get a Boxtopus. Like, I can't do anything here. He is running a single what's that card? The card that makes you live, the card that makes you not die through things. He's running one of them.
Stick your lip out.
Oh god.
Puppy eyes. Trust
A Jerry Rake. Like I can kill one of them. Probably Jinx. Right? I think it's kill Jinx. Like, I can Meteor Shower Jinx and, like, you. And then I can block 2. So I block Draven, I block one of the 2 1s. Is that better? Or is, like, summoning her better? I think it's better to do this. I think I lose. Way too fast. Way too fast. Yeah. I didn't anticipate this much discard aggro. Oh god, I lose. Yeah. Yep. I did not anticipate this much discard aggro. I'll let him get the final hit, but a surprising number of discard aggro. Yeah. Interesting. Really, really interesting. This was very aggressive. Very aggressively focused.
It ends.
Wait, do I have 1 health? How do I have 1 health? Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I don't think there's any way I can come back from having 1 health, but like, wow. Nutty. Go Lux! Lux isn't gonna help. Temple. Terrible. What do I do? Like, he just takes whatever damage I do, right? Priestess only gets me a 4, 5, or 6. Have the mana next turn. I honestly do think I Lux.
We can do this.
But, like, I need to draw, like, another single combat. If I have 2 single combats, I
Illuminate
can
the
potentially come out okay. I need something that just kills all the 1 health, but I don't have anything that does that. Weakness with Demacia. Board spam. Board spam. I mean, he just takes 1. Oh. Alright. Alright. I need double single combat. I can live if I get double single combat. It's not double single combat. Yeah. Like, I can block here, block here. I can like single this, I can heal. And then I die exactly. That feels bad. Alright, yep. I need a second single, and I didn't have it. So, noted for your future reference, aggro might be the way to go for tournament-style decks in the future. It does seem like it's relatively solid as far as a 3 like deck spread goes. So 0-2. Yeah, I got murdered there. All right, so I did significantly worse than in the last tournament by a whole like two losses more than the last tournament. So definitely did worse. Discard aggro was, I need to think about my matchups more. So if we're going back to it, right? Discard aggro was really big, which I didn't really take in consideration. And discard aggro pretty much punished all of my decks except for one, right? And so they just banned that deck, and then I have a very hard time playing against discard aggro. I thought Lux would have a better time against discard aggro than Fiora. I haven't had luck with drawing Fiora, and I wasn't confident in it. I think... So, going back to those games, I think an issue was discard aggro was a lot more prevalent than I thought, and my decks did not do well against discard aggro because it was too fast. I didn't have the AoE in order to counter discard aggro. And at the same time, only one of my decks had substantial health gain to counter other aggro decks. And I think I didn't put high enough onto... I played decks which I was familiar with, right? I played decks which I know. I know my Lux Affiliates decks. I know my Fiora Shen deck. I know my Sejuani deck. My Sejuani swing. Like, I know those decks. I played a ton of them. I pretty much know how to play them. I have made a couple mistakes, but I pretty much know how to play those decks, right? And I think that's almost like the issue, because I played things I was very comfortable on. I was uncomfortable with the matchup. And I need to play things which are more so like, if I'm going against aggro, I need to play, okay, here's an anti-aggro lineup. I'll throw in Anivia, which can counter discard aggro. I'll throw in Lux Aphelios, which counters like Pirate Burn and Burn style aggro. And I'll throw in like TF Go Hard, right? And I could have made an anti-aggro lineup, and I think I missed the lineup mark. And I think I am a better player than when I played last tournament. But last tournament, I did literally specifically target one deck. I said, okay, I have Sejuani Ash, I have a Yasuo stun deck, and I have a Fiora Shen, and all of these are super, super good against Fearsomes. I just took one deck, and I just went, I'm going to counter one deck entirely. I said I was countering TF with this lineup, but it's really not. The only one that, like, they just were better against, they just, like, weren't losing matchups, right? They're all, like, even matchups against Fizz TF, and that's kind of the thing. I didn't really go to counter it. I just had even decks against it. And I don't think it's proper to just take one deck and just fully go against counter one deck, but I think the grouping of decks, right? Like, my decks could have been more tailored towards beating aggro. I have decks which are very general. No, they're not super good against an aggro lineup, but, like, these decks are all good for climbing ladder. They have a majority of the win against most things in the meta, but not every deck. And I think I'm at that point where I need to start distinguishing more of what's good in ladder isn't necessarily good tournament decks, and play around with that more. So I am excited to play in more tournaments, especially, next season I'll play in more tournaments. Or this tournament again, I will definitely try to be in it again, and kind of try to grow myself in the tournament mindset, because I think I do need to be a little bit better as a player. I definitely have room to grow there. And tournament-wise, like, the reason why I lost so much here, I don't think it's, like, my skill as a player. I think it's my skill at choosing a tournament lineup. That was really at fault here. So, a good example of what to do and what not to do. and I think I will do better next time. But that is going to do it for this video. These are all my rounds from the tournament. Hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for all the losses, but, you know, hey, it happens. We'll be posting... I don't even know what I was going to say. My brain's a little fried. But thank you, everyone, for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Toodles!